I say good morning to everybody once again. Members of the head table, the president, Mr. Glenn Etienne, treasurer, Mr. Dexter Ducre, the technical director who prayed for us. We also have in our midst the committee member, Mr. Christmas, um, other committee members around and staff. I want to say welcome to the media. We have DBS there and we live on Vibian TV as well. The clubs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is a bright and sunny day outside, as you all can see, and it's a wonderful day for us at the Dominica Football Association as we reach out to the clubs and make a financial contribution for all the clubs participating in the 2021 season. We know it's hard times, so we will be making some tangible contribution. The program is very short. We only have the president to give an address, and then we'll go into the presentation of the checks. So I'll now call on the president, Mr. Glenn Etienne, to give his address.
Thank you, Mr. George. Mr. Ducre, treasurer of the DFA, Mr. Kurt Christmas, committee member, Mr. Badwilis Nomits, the technical director of the DFA, club representative, the media. I see some smiling faces a while ago. Yeah, I think they'll smile again later on. Morning, pleasant good morning to everyone. I extend a hearty welcome to all officials present here today, to every club represented here, officials of the DFA and the media. I welcome you to this press conference. The mission of the Dominica Football Association has always been to develop quality footballers around the island and to ensure that the clubs position themselves to do the same. We will never underestimate the importance of club in advancing our vision for football development on the island. Clubs play a critical role in shaping and refining the skills and attitude of its players, thus presenting quality players for our leagues and, importantly, national representation. It gives me great joy today to thank you in your efforts at ensuring that we have well-able, skilled, and quality players ready for the next leg of the World Cup qualifier. It is with your partnership that we were able to get our national men's team to the level at which they are today. I wish our team a successful show in their upcoming games, and I congratulate our senior coach Lachu and his staff for their hard work. The national contingent will leave the state on Monday, and our blessings are with them. I take time today again to congratulate our clubs for striving for excellence and for setting high standards of operation, as we have seen in recent times. We have seen a deliberate trust by many clubs to elevate the administration of football, and for the first time, we had many of these clubs celebrate the successes of their players through awards ceremony. As we continue to seek for improvement in the managing and functioning of this important club structure, I would like to thank you for your hard work and commitment in an environment where resources are scarce and many other sporting disciplines and life situations are in the way of total football development. The year 2021 has been for us a glorious year so far. It is, of course, a splendid year because of the excitement and thrill that our football is generating, and I owe this to the partnership and collaboration between the DFA and the clubs. We are indeed united for a cause, and our efforts are yielding tremendous results as manifested in an improved and exorbitant league. As an association, we have worked with the clubs in safeguarding their credibility and integrity during competitions. We have sought to improve the level of professionalism among the football family. We have worked with clubs in promoting sporting values in accordance with the principle of fair play as well as ensuring secure and safe match environments. We have secured insurance for players, and we are continuing to work with you in promoting proper control and management of these bodies. We commit to providing administrative support when requested. We are well aware that you have limited resources, and the sponsors have not provided you with all that you need to run your programs. While we are thankful for the sponsors' support that you have received, we think that this is just a drop in the bucket, and much more support and assistance is required to have you function more effectively. The Dominican Football Association has over the years pledged its support in the form of financial and technical assistance, and most importantly, the provision of equipment for your coaching programs. Today, we are here to extend a hand of support again in a very tangible way. The Executive Committee of the clubs in the Premier League and the First Division are already actively engaged and will receive their monetary support today. We will very soon express similar gesture to the Women's Club and those participating in upcoming under-15 leagues. I end by wishing you all the best as the season continues, and I do hope that our partnership blossoms from strength to strength. Thank you, and may God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. Etienne. Like Mr. Etienne said, $165,000 will be disbursed here today to the clubs. And just to expound on it a little further, each club get a compulsory $5,000, and those with the youth arm, the women arm, and the Division 1 team will get an extra $1,500. So we have the Premier League started already, the Division 1 started. So clubs with the two divisions will get $5,000 plus $1,500. And then when the women league start, we'll give another $1,500. And when the youth league start, we'll give another $1,500 to clubs. So this is just the beginning of the funds that the clubs have to get. We will now go to the presentation of the checks. As I said, it's a short program. So I'll call on the president.
We want the voucher back today.
Yep. So we will start the presentation. When I call your club, you will come up and receive your checks. I hope what I explained is clear.
Yes.
You have a question?
Yeah, to me, I heard Mr. Agent said that the 5,000 for the first Premier is given, and then there is one night for the women.
Each club is a compulsory 5.
Okay.
All right. Now, if you have a Division 1, we added $1,500 to it.
Okay.
So you'll get those with the two divisions that are playing now will get a $6,500.
Great.
Those in Division 1 alone, which has already started, will get their $5,000.
Understood.
Bafa State Football Club. And all the vouchers need to be signed before you all leave and returned to the treasurer. Dubla Football Club. Make sure we get the pictures and watch the photographer that he's a short man, but yeah, I think all you'll see. East Central. LA Stars. Nobody from LA Stars. Middleham United. Point Michelle FC. Bombers FC. Bombers Football Club. Southeast. Southeast Football Club. We United. Harlem United. All Saints. Sharks United. Kalibishi FC. Derby Boys. Exodus. Exodus. Island Gems. Jimmy Ballers. Itasi. Kensborough. Soca Strikers. Mighty Avengers. Police. Nobody from Police. River Civic. RC Doctors. Tarish. Trafalgar. Warner Sports Club.
So you can go to PN and use a check and pay extent to her and send Joseph there too. They didn't send an account.
We just explain
Huh?
how we present it. Wayne George Football Academy. Wooty Blazers. Did anybody did not hear the name? St. Joseph and South Dominators. I know? Glanville. Okay, I think the reasons for that is you all need to set up, give all your account number, bank information downstairs. So that check will be prepared. So it's South Dominators, St. Joseph, and Glanville. Before you leave, give Mrs. Benjamin all your account information so the check can be prepared. That's the policy that was set up. I think they were trying to get everybody in the week so that all that could have been arranged, so everybody would receive their checks today. Okay? So this brings an end to the presentation of the checks. I hope everybody feel pleased as to the gesture of the Dominica Football Association. I would now like to call on one or two individual clubs to come up and just say thank you instead of doing one official thank you from somebody. Just state your name and just say something. State your name and your club.
Okay. Kamali Warner, Wildland Sports Club. Use the mic. Oh.
The mic picking you.
Okay. Kamali Warner, PRO for Harlem Sports Club. I'd like to say on behalf of the Harlem Sports Club, a hearty thank you for this gesture. It was much needed, and we look forward for more to come. And continued good game, good season. Thank you. Short and sweet.
Any other club? State your name and your club.
Kelvin Benjamin, Kalibishi FC. And once again, Missy, special thank you to the Dominica Football Association for this timely gesture. I know that all of the clubs need it. As the colleague before said that we're still expecting to see more. It is not expanse, but at least we are grateful. And again, I'd just like to continue to encourage the association to continue to do the work. I know it's not easy, especially under the conditions that we are operating now, COVID-19, but we are still able to have our national league going on. A lot of countries cannot have that. So thank you very much on behalf of all those present.
Good morning to everybody. Yvette Laurent, manager for United Football Club. On behalf of my club and everyone here this morning, I wish to say a special thank you to Mr. Glenn Etienne and his executive and the DFA body for this timely gesture. As you all are aware, we are in COVID times and it is a strain on the clubs. I speak for everybody that it is impossible to have fundraising activities, which is one of the areas that the clubs generate income. All right, and we appreciate this timely gesture because we have a lot of expenses. I'm sure you all are fully aware. And although it could be a bit more, but we thank Mr. Etienne for the financial contribution. I hope that each and every club will use it wisely, particularly for the betterment of their players. Thank you.
Yeah, before we end this session, I just want to remind everyone the persons that because of this must get a check. Please give us information right now so we can get it. Specifically, tell us the name that the country is talking about. The spelling and everything else is important, right? So we have names you can sign, but then in terms of the account, how it's written on the account of the bank. Just tell us right now before you go downstairs so we can get into the checks so we can see what's in the box. Okay? Liberty Club and how the account is set up. Should be stable.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Treasurer. You want to say something?
Yes, I just wanted to acknowledge the clubs who have not presented their list before the under 15 that they do so urgently because that league is coming next month. And we want to make sure that you have that information captured. And it is very important that you state the date of birth on the form. We will not accept any mail for the purpose. So you have some more time to do that, at least by the next week. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Francois, our youth officer. Just a reminder to the clubs, the Premier Division, those who have submitted their registration list, the list of the players or the Premier, you also need to send in your list for the Division 1. Okay? So a list needs to be submitted for the Division 1. I know some clubs just gave all the names across the board, but we need registration for Division 1, registration for Premier, so we know who playing where and who is eligible to play in both divisions. Okay? And like Mr. Francis said, we need the list of the under 15 because we're quickly approaching the start of the under 15 league. And another thing, we'll be calling you all back again pretty soon, maybe in the next 2 weeks. This time not for a check, but I hope we see a full house like that. But we need to discuss the insurance. We have signed everything, but we need to have a one-on-one with the clubs as to how we going about with the insurance. Because some people have the notion that once a player gets injured, they just send the name to DFA. It doesn't work like that. So we need to go through the process with you. So within the next 2 weeks, we'll be calling you and have a one-on-one in terms of insurance. Okay? We'll be making a greater effort this year to have a lot of dialogue with the clubs. So when we need to have you all, we'll call all you in and have the dialogues. So everybody knows what is happening at the DFA. Nothing should be a secret. We just want to be open and transparent. So in the next 2 weeks, the discussion on insurance. And if all you have any other topic all you want to discuss, just let us know, and we will sanction a meeting and have more dialogue. Okay? Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. President, Mr. Treasurer. Thank you, the media, for showing up. Thank you, the clubs, and enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the week.